Hey guys, welcome to your 1.2, 1.3 study guide. You have a quiz coming up. You will get to use your notes, so make sure you work on that today, okay? All right, it says solve each equation. As you notice, there is an equal sign. So let's go ahead and solve number 1. First thing I would do, I would draw a line to separate my left and my right. Okay. Now you take a look. This is the same as there's a 1 right here. Left side, right side. Left side has nothing, so I'm going to bring down that 1. My right side has same terms. One has an x, the other one has an x, so I'm going to put them together. Negative 1 plus 2 leaves you 1x. You don't have to write that 1. Bring down your equal. You got a letter on one side. You got a number on the other side. You are finished. There's number 1. Okay? Number 2. There is a distributive property, so we're going to have to multiply first. That right there. There's a 1 in front of that n. If you need to write that 1, write that 1. Okay? Let me see if I can make it bigger. Okay, there we go. All right, can you guys see that better? Okay, so negative 6 times 8 is negative 48, not minus, negative. Negative 6 times 1n is negative 6n. Nothing to do on the right. Bring down your negative 9. There's your equal. Okay? This has an n. This one does not, so you cannot put them together. Anytime you add or subtract on the same side, you don't take the opposite. These two are just numbers, so they're alike, so we're going to put them together. But when you put them together, you move across this line, you have to take the opposite. N never leaves. It stays right there. So we're going to add 48, add 48. That cancel. Okay. So negative 90 plus 48 is negative 42. Okay. So you have negative 6n equals negative 42. Make your paper go kind of like this. If you do that, you won't mess up, okay? Try to keep a straight line. N never moves. Remember? Negative 6 times n, opposite of multiplying, is dividing. Cancel. And what do you have left here? See how I just do this? N, negative 42 divided by negative 6 is 7. Equal sign, keep that equal sign. If you'd keep doing the line, it might help you. Keeps you from messing up, okay? These lines are not required. That means you do not have to use them. All right, let's look at number 3. Okay? Nothing the same. One's a number, one has a letter, variable, and a constant. These guys are the same, so bring down your negative 8. Positive 6n minus 5n is positive 1n. Okay? Take care of your variables first. Next step. See how you have a letter? It doesn't matter which one you do. You can do this one or this one. Minus n, minus n. Cancel. Now, see how I'm drawing that line? If you need to do that, do that. Bring down your negative 7. 2n minus n is 1n. Don't have to write the 1. What do you have left here? Bring down negative 8. Okay? Solving for n. N never moves. How do I get rid of negative 7? There's a plus here, so you're going to add 7. Add 7. What do you have left? N. Negative 8 plus 7 is negative 1. You got a letter and number. You're finished. Number 4. Draw my line. Okay? Not the same, don't put them together, but I have an n and an n. So minus n, minus n. Cancel, cancel. What do you have left? 2 is equal to 2. See how these are the same numbers? So this is all real numbers. Because it's always the same. 2 will always be 2. Okay? Now, if you have an answer when you work all this and you have like 4 equals 2. You see how it's 4 and 2? 4 is not the same as 2, so your answer here would be no solution. Okay? But the answer for this one is this. All right. Number 5. All right. Parentheses. Multiply them. 2 times 8n is 16n. 2 times 3 is plus 6. Bring down 26 plus 6n. There's my equal. Nothing the same. This has an n. This one doesn't. But I have an n here on both sides. Subtract 6n. Subtract 6n. Cancel. You could subtract this one, but I like the small number. 16n minus 6n is 10n. Bring down your 6. What do you have left here? 26. Equal sign. Okay? Solve for n. Get rid of everything around it. So the first thing to get rid of is the 6. Never divide until your last step, okay? Cancel. 10n. 26 minus 6 is 20. Bring down your equal sign. Solving for n. 10 times n, opposite of times is divide. What do you have left? N. 20 divided by 10 is 2. Bring down your equal sign. So I don't know if this lines will help you guys, but I hope it does. It'll help you in your inequalities as well. All right, number 6, okay? Draw your line. There's my pencil. Okay. Distribute. Negative times negative is positive 14. Negative times a positive is negative 4k. Bring down negative 19 plus 7k. Not the same term. There's your equal. I got a k and a k. Opposite of positive 4, negative 4k is plus 4k, plus 4k. Cancel. What do you have left on the left side? On the left side, 14. Bring down negative 19. 7k plus 4k is positive 11k. Solving for k. K is going to hang out here, okay? So I'm going to get rid of 19. Plus 19 plus 19, because these are just numbers. Cancel. 14 plus 19 is 35. Nope, sorry. 33 equals 11k. Solving for k. 11 times k. Divide by 11. Divide by 11. And what do you have? 33 divided by 11 is 3. Bring down your k. You got a number and a letter. You are finished. All right. Now we're going to do some inequalities, okay? You treat them the same way. The only time you switch is when you are going to divide by a negative number. Okay? If you do not divide by negative, you don't have to do anything. So I'm going to rewrite this problem real quick. Negative 7 less than or equal to negative 7x plus 7x. See how I'm treating that like an equal sign? All right? Here we go. Nothing here. Bring that down. Negative 7x plus 7x is, like terms, gives you 0. Don't change the sign. All right. Now I want you guys to take a look at this problem. 0. Is 0 greater than negative 7? So the answer is yes, because 0 is right here and negative 7 is over here. See the 0? It is bigger than this. So the answer to this one is all real numbers. And you would graph it all the way through, just like that. Okay? Because 0 is true. Now, if it had been like this, 0 is never smaller than negative 7. Negative 7 is never greater than that. This one would be no solution. You can use that symbol for no solution, because that's not true. So just kind of think about that. All right, but the answer to this one is all real numbers. Number 8. Okay? 4 parentheses, 8x plus 5 parentheses, less than 1/16. draw our line. Here we go. Distribute. 4 times 8 is 32x. 4 times 5 is plus 20. Okay? Bring down your 1/16. Notice I never changed the sign. You could actually leave that just like you have it until the end. Alright, next part. Not the same, so subtract 20, subtract 20. I'm going to do my line. You do not have to draw this line, but I think it helps a lot of students. Bring down 32x. 1/16 minus 20, that's minus 20, is 96. Do not change your sign. You did not divide. Okay? Now what do you got? Divide by 32, divide by 32. That cancels. Okay? So you have x. You're dividing by a positive number. 96 divided by 32 is 3. You're not going to switch because you divide by a positive 32. See how that's positive? Alright, so you're going to go to 3. Where's 3? Right here. No equal sign, so it's going to be open. Read the letters first. X is less than 3. X is smaller than 3. And to the left is smaller. Okay. Alright, let's go to number 9. Okay. Negative 10 minus 7x is less than negative x minus 8x. And you can put a 1 there if you want to. Okay, here we go. Nothing to do here, so negative 10 minus 7x. Like terms, same side, do not take the opposite. Negative 1 minus 8 is negative 9x. Keep your sign, okay? You see how you have an x and an x here? Combine those first. Oop, let me pick a different color. Plus 7x plus 7x. Cancel. What do you have left here? Negative 10. What is negative 9x plus 7x? Negative 2x. Okay? Next part. Solve for x. X never moves. So what do? Divide by negative 2. Cancel. Negative 10 divided by negative 2 is 5. And what do you have left here? Now notice how this is less than. You switch the sign. You see that switch? There's your switch. Why? Because you divide by a negative number. Okay? So now let's go and graph at 5. Open or close? It's going to be open at 5. Read the letters first. X is smaller than 5. Which way is smaller? To the left. Okay. Number 10. 6v plus v is less than 4v minus 15. All right. Same term on the same side. There's a 1 here, so this becomes 7v. 4v minus 15. Okay? Don't change your sign. Combine your like terms. Minus 4v minus 4v. And if you do a minus 7, this would be a 0. Just know that. 7v minus 4v is 3v. Bring down your negative 15. Don't change your sign. Solving for v, divide by 3, divide by 3, positive number. Bring down your v. Negative 15 divided by positive 3 is 5. Same sign. You did not divide by negative. Okay? So now you go to 5. Oh, I'm so sorry. This should be a positive. This should be a negative 5. My fault. Negative divided by positive is negative. So negative 5, open. If you had an equal sign, it would be closed. V is smaller than negative 5, and smaller goes to the left. Okay. So there you have your equation. Now, you guys, good luck on your quiz. I think you will do great. The only suggestion I have for you is practice, practice, practice. when you start to practice, you start to see how they come together. So it's all about practice, practice, practice. And here's your first page. All right? I think you guys would do great. So if you have never had this before, now you got it. If you had it before, this will be easy. Just remember, opposite of adding is subtracting, opposite of multiplying is dividing, and when you solve, you do not divide until the very last step, okay? If you do that first, it will be easy. You distribute, you multiply, and then you just distribute and multiply is the same thing, and then you add or subtract, counting your terms, and a term is separated by a plus or minus, like 1, 2, okay? Look at this, 1, 2, 3. Did you see that? You will always add or subtract first, and your last step will always be division. Good luck to you guys. Have a great day.